Hi guys! I am here with another tag video today, and it's actually one that I have created myself, so I tag all of you. I don't have anyone specifically to tag, but if you could get this tag ball rolling, that would be fantastic. So it's all about dreams, so it's split into two, so you could do one part or another, or you could do the whole thing, and it's all about like your dream life and then actually about your dreams, like what happens when you fall asleep and that sort of thing. I'm going to read the questions out first, they will all be down below in the drop down box as well, and then I will talk about my answers for the questions. So part 1. What is your dream job and why? What is your dream holiday and why? What is your dream day and why? What is your dream date and why? And what is your dream meal and why? Part 2. Describe your most memorable dream. Describe your worst nightmare. Have you ever had deja vu? What was your last dream? Do you believe dreams can come true? Okay, so for my answers, question number 1 of part 1. What is your dream job and why? So, ask me 6 months ago and I would have said archaeologist or museum curator or something within heritage. I would still love to work in heritage, but I just know that that dream isn't ever going to become a viable reality. So I would say my dream job now is to actually own my own business. Some form of like coffee shop or bar would be super cool, and that is something that I'm really going to try and work towards. By the time I'm like in my mid-30s, I would love to make that a reality. What is your dream holiday and why? Presently, I would like to say that I'd like to be somewhere in like Spain or Greece, lying by a pool, like a really nice big pool, or the beach, possibly with some tapas or meze, a nice cold beer, and just be really chilled. But then sometimes my dream holiday would just be to sit in a cafe in Paris and just watch the world go by. Like, even if that was just for a day, I would love to do that, but that's not really a holiday, so we'll go with the Mediterranean one for now. What is your dream day and why? Oh, do you know what I really love? Even when it is really cold outside, I love cold, wet days when you are inside and you don't have to get out of your gymmy jams and you can sit on a sofa and there's some naff film on telly and you've got loads of snacks and a never-ending supply of tea or hot chocolate or coffee or whatever hot drink you like, and you're all snuggled under a blankie. Maybe there is someone you love there with you as well, and oh, they are just my dream days. Like, I do love the days in the summer where you get to go out and it's all sunshiny and all of that, but the days I really crave are those like cold, wet some days that you get in autumn. What is your dream date and why? As I'm horrendously single and still quite broken-hearted, I can't really think about dating. Like, when I wrote this tag, I was actually with my ex, so I would have said anywhere with him, but I don't know, I do really like going out for dinner. I'm not too keen on like movie dates because you can't really talk to your date, and I think that's really important. So I would say something that's quite personal, like taking me to my favourite restaurant or cooking me dinner. I love being cooked dinner, and just something that is quite a long day. I like an all day. I love a pub crawl. Basically, if you're going to wine and dine me, it's pretty nice, but I do love a pub crawl date. I've had a couple of those, they're really fun. What is your dream meal and why? I'm gonna go back to the tapas. I'm going through such like a tapas meze style dinner at the moment. I don't really like being bombarded with a really big plate of food, but I've always loved a buffet where I can choose what I like, and because it's summer I'm just really craving lots and lots of tapas. Lots of seafood, lots of prawns, sardines, whitebait, yeah, that sort of thing. Like, Oh, and red wine. Has to be red wine with tapas. Part 2. Describe your most memorable dream. So it's actually a series of dreams. About 2 months ago, 2.5 months ago, I had a series of dreams like over 5 nights. It was really weird. Like they were following on from each other. I can't think what the posh word is for that. Sequential? Have they made that word up? But you know what I mean, like they follow on from each other, and it was all about when I was still really processing what had happened between me and my ex, and I was in therapy, so that was getting brought up quite a lot, which is why I think it was happening. But they were so vivid. Like I'd wake up and I would be crying because I'd miss him so much, and I would just be wanting my dreams to be reality. And so the first night I dreamt that we were back together. He'd like come down from where he lives to Southampton and told me that he wanted to be back with me, and he regretted everything that had happened, and he'd had the time that he needed, and we'd be okay. And I really remember going like, I love you but I can't trust you, and that is something that I would say to him like even now. And that was just so vivid, and I woke up just being like, what? And we were still talking at the time. We don't talk anymore, but we were still talking. It was just so weird. And then the next night he proposed, and then the next night was the wedding, and then the next night I was pregnant, and then the next night I had the baby. So it was all like the 5 nights of everything that I could ever want from him was happening in my dreams, and it was so weird and they were so vivid. And I remember just being really shaken up for that whole week, and talking to my best friend, well, one of my best friends who lives in America, and she just being like, that is so weird that that's happened, because she was in it a lot as well. And she was like, this is so weird, because they were so vivid and they were so like, they just fitted in. Like you could put it all in and it would all be one really long dream. Question number 2. Describe your worst nightmare. I actually did a video on this. I did a video on this, so I won't talk too much about it. I will just link it up here, and you should all go and watch it. It was a sleep paralysis, so terrifying. There were demons and it was horrible. But you should just go and watch the video if you want to hear about that. Have you ever had deja vu? Oh man, I have deja vu. Daily would be too much, but I have deja vu a lot, and it's never like anything that's really important. It will just be like, I really feel like I've been here before with these people, and I've had this conversation. But it's never anything like big and drastic. It will just be like I had it at the weekend when I was at Atomic, and I just was like, oh no, I swear we've been here before. I swear this has happened, but it hasn't, and it's just deja vu. What was my last dream? Do you know what? I'm really bad at remembering my dreams at the moment. I did have a dream last night and I can't remember what it was. I feel like Atomic was involved as well. But it was definitely like one of those dreams where I just felt like I was awake. Nothing really exciting was happening, or nothing really unusual was happening. It was just quite boring. So I can't really tell you much. I didn't really remember it. I'm sorry. Do you believe that dreams can come true? I don't know. Like I said, I would have loved that series of dreams to come true a couple of weeks ago, but you know, that's well in the past now. And yeah, but I think some aspects of dreams certainly come true, but they're probably just like the mundane things, like you are gonna wake up and you are gonna make a coffee first thing in the morning, but obviously not the really weird stuff. I don't know, I had one dream, my mum laughs at this every time I talk about it, but I had this dream. This was another really vivid dream. So I'll actually spin you around in a minute so you can see what I'm talking about, but I had a dream that I went downstairs in my parents' house and stood in the conservatory, and the sky looked really weird, and it was like a indigo colour, and then 3 lightning bolts struck our garden, and then in the lightning bolts I saw like a giant badger run across the hedge. So if you look at my parents' hedge, it's really thick. Yeah, I saw like a giant badger ran across that. So I really hope that that doesn't come true. My parents teased me about that dream quite a lot. But yeah, no giant badgers. And that's the end of my dream tag. Please do it, please join in. I'm going to post this in some groups that I'm in, so you should do it because we should support each other. And yeah, please link me. Oh, please link me if you do it. That'd be amazing. If you enjoyed this video, then please don't forget to give me a thumbs up, a comment below, answer some more questions down below. That would be cool as well if you don't want to make a video. And if you really like this video, then you should definitely hit the subscribe button. I upload videos every Tuesday and Friday at 11 AM GMT or British Standard Time, whatever it's going to be. Until next time, guys. Bye bye.